How's it, everyone?
Hi guys.
Right, so today we're going to talk about CO2 and the different types of CO2 that are currently available to us. These sort of things change all of the time, but we're going to go right down from the bottom option, right up to the top for like full pressurized systems. All of this is available in store. So Zubair, I think we're going to start with CKMXL.
CKMXL, yeah.
Which is a staple, perhaps for a different reason than what you think it's for. But it does, on the bottle here, it does say bioavailable carbon for the planted aquarium, which, I don't know, it gives a bit of carbon.
It does provide a carbon, but the thing is it's more of an algicide as well.
Yeah.
A lot of people are mistaken thinking that the liquid carbon, even on the escape carbon, will do the exact same thing on a pressurized system, which it technically won't do.
Not at all, not at all. It'll provide a little bit of extra growth. The main is, like Zubair says, algicide. For blackbeard algae, it's amazing, guys. It really keeps your tank nice and clean. But as far as density and growth rates and that, it's not really going to do the job for you. They should change the name to algicide, because we sell tons of this because it really works well.
And the same thing, same option on the Scape range, which is locally produced.
Yeah.
That's your liquid carbon, much cheaper also.
Yeah.
And basically the two products that we have in stock as well.
Okay.
Big sellers.
From there, I'd say probably the next one up is that, eh, Zubair?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So these are awesome little kit. We just want to open up one as well to show them. It comes complete with a pressurized can, the tubing, the non-return valve, and they call it a bell diffuser.
So this is more of a reactor.
Yeah.
There's a little bell there.
There's the little bell, if you guys can have a look there.
And you always feel like you've been conned with this.
Yeah.
Because the bottle really seems empty. Eh? Jeez, it's like nothing in there. It's lighter than air. But it lasts on a small tank, what, 2 months?
Yeah, 2-3 months.
For a bottle, so it's quite economical.
That's your disposable CO2 can. So these are ideally suited for like your 30 centimeter up to 36.
Yeah, 36, 45 at a push.
Yeah. So my first experience setting this up, when I took the can out of the box, I was like, why is this can empty? Because you don't hear anything. And then once you connect it up, you'll see that there is actually CO2 and it is pressurized.
Yeah, works well.
Yeah, that's this one.
Then we move up to the big boy stuff here, right? There's different sizes and different styles. This is the steel units, okay? They work out quite a lot cheaper than the aluminium cylinders, but they don't, as you can see, they don't look as good. If you want to show off your CO2 system because you spend a lot of money on it, rather get an aluminium bottle, which we also keep in store. But the CO2 ones, I say, they work out a bit cheaper. So now what happens with these guys, you get a solenoid regulator, all right, which the regulator is what controls your bubbles per second, how much CO2 is released into your aquarium. And the solenoid is what you plug into a timer. Now what the timer does is when your lights are on, basically your CO2 is on. We do live in South Africa, we do have power cuts. When the power goes off with a solenoid, you're not going to gas your fish, all right? Which, I mean, consider how much money you spent on your fish. And plus, you want to look after your fish, you know? So that's why you get that. And the other reason is you know, we all get a bit lazy and you just don't want to sit and turn it on and off every day. Rather have it automated. So we mainly only sell it with the solenoid. Okay.
The advantages of having the solenoid versus a non-solenoid is once you set your system up, it's done. Opposed to, I'll show you guys another system that we've got where it just comes with the regulator basically, and you've got to open and adjust it every morning, close it off again. So it doesn't have the automatic on and off switch. Let me get that one for you quickly.
Whilst the bear's getting that, I'll just talk about the different diffusers. I've just gotten here 2 of the standard ones. This is the one from JBL, but we've got some other brands of it available. It's a standard stone diffuser, so the pressurized CO2 comes through the diffuser, gets broken up from a big bubble into a much finer bubble, which is how actually the CO2 can react with your water column and increase your CO2 level. This one's probably the most popular, the most effective, I would say. It gives you the bubble so fine, it's like a mist. So obviously a lot more reaction can come from that. Last one I wanted to show you guys, you get an external diffuser. So it's very similar to this, but it's all contained in one system where you'd run your canister filter from. So your EIMs, your Dolphins, whatever, you'd attach this to the tube, so it diffuses in the water column, and it's in the water column for much longer. They reckon these are about 20% more effective. I don't know. For me, it's just the look. You don't see your diffuser in your tank. You have less equipment in the tank.
In the tank, yeah.
Okay.
So the one I was talking about, guys, we've got this complete system as well. It comes with a exchangeable cartridge. So once this cartridge is finished, replace it. We'll order more, and then you just switch over. Now, if you look at the control valve here, basically on the regulator, there's no solenoid, so it doesn't switch on and off automatically. This you've got to do manually every day and every evening. So you don't want to also run your CO2 24 hours, because technically you're going to be nuking your fish.
Guys, the one I'd recommend is actually, depends on the budget and what you know, how your budget's driven, but rather try and save up for a full pressurized system. The results speak for themselves. Density of your plants, your growth rate, and for me the main thing is the color of your plants. If you've all seen Zubair's tank, you've seen his Rotala HRA in the tank, it's luminous red.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's the one I'd recommend. The others all work, but in varying degrees, pretty much price dependent.
Yeah.
All of this available in store, and also on the webpage as well for the guys that aren't too close to us. But there we go. Choice is yours. Christmas is coming up.
Yeah, good Christmas is good,
We'll see you soon.
We sell the full systems, and the nice thing about a full pressurized kit is you'll save up in the long run. So to fill up this bottle will be about $200 a year.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point.
That's it.
Cool.
Cheers, guys.